And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And our early season power rankings, of course, a lot should change over the course of the year, but this is where we stand now. Taking a look at Indiana. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And when you look at the Mavericks, they've come out of the gates just a little cold. Certainly not the hot start fans had hoped for. And their position in the rankings so far reflects that.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Outside, the wings are Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. And it's Haliburton in the point. And for the Mavericks, Washington and Lively hold down the post for them. Kyrie Irving is out there with Flag. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. And with another season just getting underway, Tim, what kind of things are you looking for as you watch here courtside early on here in the season?
You want to see which players have made the progression in the offseason, added things to their games, particularly those young players that you know have a lot of potential. Have they added shooting range? Have they added things to their handle and give them a little bit more escapability?
Now, here's Haliburton, following the miss by Kyrie Irving.
And he's such an efficient three-point shooter. Haliburton has an outstanding feel for when to fire from deep.
Haliburton against Irving. Excellent defense there from Haliburton. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And the shot goes in.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. I asked him what his strategy was for slowing down Tyrese Haliburton, and he said to guard him tightly. Even when he's dribbling the ball up the floor, I want us. Be aggressive. I don't want him to have any breathing room. Let's see how much pressure they bring tonight against him. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Here's Irving. The Pacers making the shot. Thompson from long range. Nembhard grabs the board. Pacers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Siakam passes to Mathurin. Now Nembhard. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Nice right there to create the shot, but it's no good. Mavericks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Flag. It's rebounded by Indiana. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
And when you don't play that often, it can be hard to read an opponent. Sometimes that's the great equalizer.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Haliburton. Pass to Mathurin. Over Thompson. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Mavericks trailing. And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
Jackson, that's good.
A bona fide playmaker. Haliburton makes his teammates better.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Haliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Siakam outside. Mathurin passes to Siakam. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Dallas has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Flag. The tray. Pacers with the rebound. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them,
They just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, the crowd noise can make it hard to execute your offense on the road, but they did a great job playing their game.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst, Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Pacers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And a wide-open look for Haliburton. Offline with his 3. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Here's flag. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Haliburton passes to Jackson. Pass to Siakam. Some nice passing here by Indiana. 4 on the shot clock. Haliburton for 3. Does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far. On its way from Irving for 2. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Haliburton outside. Here's Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Haliburton. Haliburton's got assist number 5 here tonight. Mavericks trail by 3. Out to the wing. Inside. Here's Lively. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Haliburton. Over Irving. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Haliburton's got his 2nd basket of the night. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Irving against Haliburton. Irving can't hit.
Well, he is fighting through it right now, still looking to get his first make of the quarter, but it's been an ugly start.
Here's Siakam. Back to Haliburton. Trains the 3-pointer. Now it's a 6-point Pacer lead.
You watch Haliburton shoot. The release is a little low, but it's quick and it's down.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Tyrese Haliburton. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy.
But that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
And that one falls for Irving. Tim, pure basketball artistry. That's what Kyrie Irving embodies.
Well, Kevin, the combination of the ball handling, the finishing ability, impossible shot making. I'm not sure there's any player in the NBA who puts on a better show than Kyrie.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarrett Lively. Chris Middleton comes in for Washington. And Martin subbed in for Thompson.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Haliburton for 3. And it's Irving with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 4. Pass to Gafford. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Here's Haliburton. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
And Haliburton doesn't get rattled easily. He's adept at finding ways to finish through contact.
And he banks in the layup.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Well, the best approach against a bigger defender is to go right into their chest.
Now, here's Nesmith. Nothing on the board. Haliburton kicks to Toppin. No good from outside. Mavericks have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
The shot's good. And the Pacers lead by 4.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Well, they just never looked comfortable out there, and part of that is the defense they were facing.
Williams, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. In Indiana with a change here, too. Siakam's checked in. .121 left in the first. Here's Flagg. He's covered by Haliburton. And that one's good. Flagg. Flagg's got his second bucket tonight.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Guys?
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Launches it. Here's Gafford. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
The Pacers making a change here. Shepard's checked in. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. You know, you got to be impressed with the size and athleticism of this Mavericks front court, Tim.
And now the addition of Cooper Flagg at small forward. So in addition to all the length and mobility they already had, this now makes them the match of any team in the league in that regard.
Middleton, the pass to Martin. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. And the Mavericks lead by 4. Now Siakam. Good if it goes. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Dallas ending the first quarter on a 14-4 run. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
Mavericks leading by 4. On the court right now for the Pacers. Siakam is out there with Toppin. Then there's Aaron Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Furphy in at the 3 slot. Now Nesmith after Chris Middleton missed from long range. Pass to Siakam. Plays it up off the glass. That's now 8 points for Siakam.
And that shot was well contested, but Siakam's just too tricky for it. It puts his skills to work and able to get to the basket.
Now here's Middleton. No scoring in this one. Misses the wing chair.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Here's Siakam. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Indiana moving the ball around. A nice shot by Nesmith. Nesmith has got his first 3 points of the game.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Outside Williams. Pass to Christie. Over Nesmith. Here's Powell. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Siakam. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Pass to Christie. Martin from outside buries it from three-point range. Martin's got 6. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Toppin sets a screen for McConnell. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. He's got 13.
And he can answer with the best of them. Siakam stealing the thunder there.
Middleton on the wing. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And it's good. 2 points.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got to be thinking jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. The Pacers making a switch here. Haliburton's checked in. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. The Pacers in 5th.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Toppin. Nesmith with the bounce pass. Haliburton for 3. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
And it just seems like the Pacers have really shaken up the league, Greg, with their fast-paced, aggressive style.
Well, Tyrese Haliburton and Pascal Siakam, 2 star players who thrive in this up-tempo style. And if you look at the roster around them, the pieces fit.
A nice shot by Nesmith.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Christie. Now here's Middleton. Can they get it? Dallas, no good that time either. Now here's Nesmith. He's guarded by Williams. Nesmith, the pass to Haliburton. Haliburton converts inside.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Christie, the pass to Martin. Dallas again missing.
All
the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Now, here's Siakam. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And it's Haliburton missing. Dallas has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. Middleton with it. Neesmith covering. Shots good by Middleton.
It's difficult trying to throw Middleton off his rhythm. Remarkable job staying with that shot.
Now, here is Haliburton. 20 points for him last game against Minnesota.
And it wasn't just the scoring. His assist numbers tell an even bigger story.
Now here's Williams. Following the miss by Tyrese Haliburton. Martin for 3. It's rebounded by Neesmith.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Haliburton for 3. That doesn't go either for Haliburton. Mavericks trail by 7. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Then for the Pacers, Isaiah Jackson. He's checked in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Neesmith. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Here's Flagg. 11 points for him in that last game against Oklahoma City.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
To the inside, Nembhard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Haliburton. Haliburton's got his 7th assist in the game. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. They trail by 9 points. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Now, here is Haliburton. 15 points in the game. To the paint. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Jackson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pacers. The Mavericks shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Here's Flagg. Nembhard grabs the board. Indiana leading by 9. And when Tyrese Haliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And the defense is just helpless against that shot. Kyrie has mastered the pull-up jumper.
Now, here's Siakam. A 29-point game for him in the win against Minnesota. And it's Haliburton missing. The Mavericks shooting the ball at 42%. Looking to get it going. And Flagg throws it down.
Hard to keep up with an athletic rookie like Flagg. He's ready to outrun everybody.
Haliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot. Kyrie Irving, so admired by his head coach, and Jason Kidd said Kai is a special dude. He wants to be coached to understand the game at the highest level and to be pushed to the highest level. What's more, I don't think he's afraid of failing. Back over to you guys.
Great mentality. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. And so it's Dallas with it. After Tyrese Haliburton was able to get the triple. Here's Flagg. 2 points. That one goes. Flagg's got 8 points.
Using the size. Flagg going to work around the rim.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Derek Lively comes in for Daniel Gafford. And it's P.J. Washington in for Marshall. In Indiana with a change here, too. Toppin, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. .116 left to play here in the second quarter. Mathurin with the ball from the arc. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Mavericks trailed by 5. To the middle. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Yep, that one goes. Haliburton's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
To the left side wing. 36 seconds left in the first half. Flagg. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And that leaves his coach scratching his head because you can't get a better look than that.
Mathurin, good.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Here's Irving. In it goes. That's his third bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Mathurin's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pacers.
He'll let it go from all around the arc. Mathurin, not a three-point specialist, but more than capable. Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Tyrese Haliburton has been on display for the Indiana Pacers. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. Coach, what's the message that you're going to deliver to the guys in the locker room?
You know, we just got to maintain energy. We're playing against a team that's a really good team. We got to keep turnovers down. We got to rebound.
Energy is something you can control. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you. And folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. It's been a bit of a challenge so far for the Dallas Mavericks.
They found an advantage in the painted area, and they're exploiting it. I just say keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, please don't fix it.
And time now to swing it around as we take a look at the upcoming schedule.
You know, for Dallas, they're facing a team with similar aspirations. Good measuring stick game for them.
Yeah, like two dogs. They both want that bone. Who's going to get it?
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Tyrese Haliburton has been sensational.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
For most guys, that's a night's work. It shows you how dominant he's been to this point.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And one forward, Thompson. At the other forward, Washington. Flag is out there with Irving, and it's Lively in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Haliburton against Thompson. Takes the 3. And it's Haliburton missing. Mavericks trail by 6. And that one's good. Flag. Flag's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Mavs. Pacers shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Haliburton outside. The shot's good on the assist by Siakam. And the Pacers lead by 7.
And once Haliburton hits his stride, there's just very little you can do defensively, proving how dominant he can be.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Caleb Martin's checked in for Dallas. With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. In third, the Pacers.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
And a wide open look for Irving. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
He knocks down another from the mid-range. Irving has this shot down pat.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Siakam against Washington. Just 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by Washington. Outside Irving. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Indiana leading by 3. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And it's Haliburton missing.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
Here's Flag. the glass to finish the layup. And it's now only a 1-point Pacer lead.
They're on fire to start this quarter, and with each basket, their confidence grows.
Haliburton sets the pick for Nembhard. A three-pointer is right on target. Nembhard's got 5 points so far. So, Tim, I'm sure it's hard to pick one, but who would you call the most underrated player right now in the NBA?
I think it's Pascal Siakam, and I have felt that way for a few years. I just think you're talking about someone who has great energy, plays both ends of the floor, and is a matchup nightmare because of his versatility.
And began kind of in oblivion. He had to play some time in the G League and work his way up.
Became the most improved player in this league.
Outside, Martin. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
And you know, for a score-first point guard, Irving is no slouch as a facilitator.
Here's Haliburton. And he makes good on the layup. And that's now 25 points for Tyrese Haliburton.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Right wing from deep Washington. Drills it from outside. Washington's got his second bucket of the night.
Defense is paying a lot of attention to Kyrie, and that will open up assist opportunities.
Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
From deep Washington. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. And Mathurin has got the ball here for Indiana. Haliburton outside. A floater. Siakam for 3. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Neesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. Mavericks trail by 7. Now Nembhard. Here's Flagg. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The defense trying to stifle Flagg inside, but even the physicality won't stop this young man.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
Yeah, they have been dialed in from deep. The three-pointer has been there all night for them.
Free throw good. Flagg.
So much hype around Cooper Flagg. Just an all-around type of forward. Can guard and play multiple positions. I cannot wait to see his career develop.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You love to see it.
Haliburton passes to Siakam. Pass to Nesmith. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
And now we get a chance to check out Tyrese Haliburton. Last season, he played outstanding, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists last year. He did a great job of setting the pace, finding the open man, making the simple delivery. Martin kicks to Washington. Dallas again missing. Pacers leading by 5. Pass to Nembhard. And here's Jackson. And Siakam has it in the corner. Unloads. It's rebounded by Dallas. Flag's got his 5th rebound in this one. And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Haliburton a screen on Nembhard. Offensive rebound. And Haliburton with the second chance points. And the Pacers lead by 7.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Nembhard with it. Still scoreless. And it's Washington missing.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
Haliburton finds Nesmith. Up and in on the layup. And now a 9-point Pacer lead.
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
Here's Nembhard. Out to the right wing. Here's Flag. Nembhard covering. And that one's good. Flag.
I just don't know how you stop this guy. Flag is everywhere.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that 3-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. Pass to McConnell. Here's Huff. Back to Nesmith. Here's McConnell. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Middleton outside. Outside, Martin. Drills the three-pointer. And now just a 4-point Indiana lead.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
And he's keeping the game within striking distance. I don't know where they'd be without his shooting.
Pass to Nesmith. Here's Huff. Here's the teardrop. And it's good on the way in. And it's 9 points for Aaron Nesmith.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Christie.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
McConnell passes to Huff. Now Nesmith to the wing right side. Pass to Thompson. McConnell scanning the floor. Neesmith, a three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Now Irving. 23 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And he is just so creative. Even with the foul, Kyrie finds a way to get the bucket.
The Mavericks shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Yeah, Kyrie is such a high IQ player. He is so good at breaking down a defense and finding ways to score in tough situations.
And here is Toppin. There's the three. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's a tie game in Dallas. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for Indiana, Toppin is out there with Neesmith. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then there's Jackson, and it's McConnell in at the point. McConnell against Irving. Lobbed up there for Gafford. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Given his shooting ability, Irving presents a ton of problems in the pick and roll.
Now, here's McConnell. Toppin sets a screen for McConnell. Inside. Indiana moving it around. Jackson in the corner. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Jackson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Mavericks trail by 3. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And the Mavericks making a change here. Bagley's checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Huff's checked in. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Pass to Christie. His three-pointer's off the mark. Pacers leading by 3. Now Siakam. Defended by Middleton. Here's Bagley. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And at this stage, this is where Bagley feels most comfortable. I mean, knows he has the size and touch to score inside.
Here's Siakam. The shot from the low post is good. Siakam's got 20 points.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Irving kicks to Thompson. Pass to Bagley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, he's a real wrecking ball inside. Once Bagley has solid position, you almost have to foul it.
That's good from Bagley.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
The Pacers making a change here. Haliburton's checked in. No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical. That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Outside Irving. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And right now, Siakam is cooking. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep feeding the hot hand.
Irving passes to Bagley. Takes it off the glass. Bagley's got it all tied up now for Dallas.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to McConnell. Haliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
Irving against Toppin. Wild pass to Bagley. An emphatic LU jam.
With great timing there. Bagley gets off the ground so quickly, gives the defense no chance to react.
For Indiana, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Siakam kicks to Toppin. Indiana moving it around. Here's Haliburton. Bagley with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Irving's shot is good.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Tapping a screen on Christie. Indiana again missing. Mavericks leading by 4. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 9th assist in the game now.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
And the wide open shot from McConnell. And that time, also a missed shot. The Mavericks have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the 4th. A tremendous offensive output. Count it. Irving's got the lead up to 9 now for Dallas.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. Indiana making some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Neesmith. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Pass to Nembhard. Now Jackson plays it up and banks it in.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Mathurin. The three. Another three for Dallas.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Pacers trail by 10. Haliburton outside. Fader on the way. Shots good by Siakam. Siakam's got 11 points here in just the second half. Dallas has gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Christie finds Thompson. Back to Christie. Irving for 3. Pacers with the rebound. Siakam's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Haliburton, he's open. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
A pure-looking jumper right there. Haliburton has such confidence in his ability to score.
Christie the pass to Bagley. And he lays it straight in.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Pass to Nembhard. Now here's Jackson. Now Nembhard. Lock at 6. Haliburton. Rebounded by Irving.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
Outside, Christie takes the 3. That one is off. Pacers trail by 8. Outside Mathurin. Now Nembhard launches it. Knocks down the 3.
And wow, Mathurin, the youngster, making his presence known.
Dallas has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Now Middleton. Thompson outside. Unloads. Jackson with the rebound. The Pacers have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. And that one falls.
A huge shot from Mathurin. He's no stranger to having to come up big for his team.
On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Mathurin. Bagley in the post. Jackson on him. Jackson with the rebound. Here's Haliburton. Now Mathurin. Jackson setting the pick here for Mathurin. Buries the deep ball.
And this is a test for Mathurin. And he passes with flying colors, showing he can deal with having the whole team riding his shoulder.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Washington comes in for Chris Middleton. Caleb Martin's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Flagg subbed in for Max Christie. They've led by as much as 10. Irving with the ball. Haliburton picks him up. Lively sends a screen for Washington. And just miss after miss right now. And Haliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. Siakam.
That is world class.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
And so here is Dallas, trailing by 2. Lively a screen on Mathurin. A target from outside. And here's Indiana. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Here's Siakam.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Outside Irving. Misses the 3. Right side Mathurin. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Hey there, I'm here with Pascal Siakam. The shots were falling for you tonight. How'd you like the flow offensively?
I like it. You know, we play for each other like we always do. Move the ball around, get the open shots. And today, they went in, so we got to continue to play.
It's helpful when it goes in. Thanks so much, Pascal.
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Tyrese Haliburton.